Hi, I'm Andy Leonard, and today I'm going to show you how to install the hopTo Work for Citrix agent on a Windows 2012 R2 system. Before we download the product, I would like to go to our system requirements page, and you can get to this from hopto.com. If you scroll to the bottom of the page and go to support, you are now at our knowledge base, and from the knowledge base you just need to go to hopTo Work for Citrix and go to hopTo Work for Citrix system requirements. So please read these first, which are prerequisites before you install the hopTo Work for Citrix agent. The next step is to open the Citrix Studio on the Citrix domain controller. Once this is opened, you just need to make sure you have a machine category and a delivery group. So in this category, you at least need to add one Citrix XenApp Server. Then in the delivery group, you need to then add the applications you want publishing. The applications you publish in the delivery group will be the applications that you can access via the hopTo Work for Citrix client on your iOS device. In this video, I will add a new application to the delivery group just to show you how it's done. So we click on delivery groups, we click on add application on the right hand side here, we click on next. We will see a list of applications that are coming from all our Citrix XenApp servers. So if we add QuickBooks Pro 2015, and then click on next, and then click on finish. Now if we click on the applications tab, you will now see Calculator, QuickBooks Pro 2015 and WordPad are added. Another setting you need to change before installing the hopTo Work for Citrix agent is to go to Citrix Storefront and then go to Authentication. Then if you go to Add Remove Methods and select on HTTP Basic, click on OK. Once this is done, you'll now see HTTP Basic in the authentication method, and it will now say enabled. The reason you have to select HTTP Basic is because we're not fully integrated yet with the ICO protocol. We are still working on the HDX support and also working on the NetScaler support. But this should be supported very, very soon. And once this is done, we will then run not just on RDP, but directly use an ICO. Okay, now the Citrix Studio is configured correctly, we now need to download the hopTo Work for Citrix agent onto the Citrix XenApp servers. So to download the agent, you need to go to hopto.com and then click Try It Now at the top here. If you now scroll down a little bit, you can now fill in your first name, last name, email address, and a comment. Once you've done this, you now can click on Submit. You will now receive an email in the email account you used when filling out the form. Or alternatively, if you're on your server, you can now download the agent directly to the machine. So in this video, we're looking at the hopTo Work for Citrix. So from here we download the hopTo Work for Citrix agent and then click on Save File. Once the agent's downloaded, we now go to our Downloads folder and double click the executable on the Citrix XenApp server. So we double click the agent here, we agree to the license, terms and conditions, and we click on Install. Once the installation is completed, it says Setup Successful. Now you can click on Close. The next step is to open the hopTo control panel. Once the hopTo control panel opens, you now need to go to the Citrix tab on the left hand side here. If you're installing on a Citrix DC, which I am in this video, you need to click on hopTo Citrix Server, then click Login. After you click Login, you then need to put your server name, your domain name, your username, and your password, and then click on OK. Once this is done, you will now see the publish applications you published in the delivery group in the Citrix XenApp Studio. After you've done this, you can now click on Apply. If you have more than one Citrix XenApp server, you also need to install the hopTo Work for Citrix agent on these machines also. But before you do this, you need to open the Citrix Studio up and make sure those machines are added to the machine category. So to do this, we can add machine here. We can click on Add Computer, and then we can find one of our Citrix XenApp servers. So select the Citrix VDA, we do OK, and then we do OK. We do Next, and then we do Finish. We can now see there's two Citrix XenApp servers added to the machine category. The next thing you need to do is add the machine to the delivery group. So to do that, you select delivery groups on the left here, and you click Add Machines. Change the 0 to 1, and then do Next, and then do Finish. Now you see there's two machines added to this delivery group. If I double click the delivery group here and go to Server OS Machine tab, there's two machines added to the delivery group. If you now want to add a new application from that new Citrix XenApp server we just added to the delivery group, you click on Applications, click on Next. Now select an application from the list. For example, here we have Publisher, which resides on the second Citrix XenApp server. Then click on Next, then click on Finish. So now if we go to Applications tab, you now can see MS Publisher is now added. Now you need to install the hopTo work for Citrix agent on the second Citrix XenApp server. To do this, just double click on the executable. Agree to license terms and conditions and click on Install. Once installed, you'll see Setup Successful. Now just click on Close. You now need to open the hopTo control panel. Once you've done this, click on Citrix on the left hand side. You've got to make sure that this machine is set as a hopTo Citrix host. And then here you can use localhost or you can use the server name. Once you've done this, you just click on Apply. If we go back to the Citrix DC and open the hopTo control panel, you will now see that all the settings for all your Citrix XenApp servers for hopTo work are set from here. So if we go to the Citrix tab here, you now can see Calculator, QuickBooks and WordPad from this Citrix XenApp server, then Publisher from the second Citrix XenApp server. Now we've completed installing the hopTo work for Citrix agents, and the next step is to now download the hopTo for Work Citrix iOS app from the App Store. The last thing I want to show you, if you go to support.hopto.com and scroll down to hopTo work for Citrix section, there's a server installation guide here, and there's also hopTo work for Citrix Getting Started guide for iOS. Thank you for your time today, and I hope the video was informative.